Hey guys, it's Jen, and I am back with another not a process video, but I had a few people ask me about doing Project Life when I had my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I asked for feedback and what you'd like to see. So I thought I would show you. I don't do Project Life, but I tried it out, and so I thought I would show you my Project Life and then what I do now instead of Project Life. So I only did it for about, well, I guess we'll find out. So I did it in 2013, and I made a little intro page on a 6x12 sheet, and I never finished the back of it. But I'll just jump right into it. So I started week 8. This is February. So I started trying to do a traditional, like each spread is 1 week. And it was fun. And I love having this little peek at my life for these few weeks that I did it. But for me, it was too much planning and too much work. I didn't have my selfie at the time, so, you know, that might make it easier now. And I think I could simplify and just put in simpler cards, but you can see that I decorated each one, and it was really hard for me to go simple, and so it took a lot of planning. And anyway, so I'm just gonna flip through it really quick. I started with Design A pocket protectors, and I also used some square ones. I actually used Echo Park and We Are Memory Keepers. I used a bunch of different brands. I thought that it was hard to switch up the sizes with the square. That was hard for me. But it was fun, really mishmashy and just kind of different. So this is week 9. This one is one of my favorites, I think, because I just did simple photos along the center, and then I did a larger photo on the side. This is my sister got engaged, and that was just a funny picture from the engagement shoot that I did. But I really like that one where everything was kind of focused in the middle. This is one of my crazy, like, lots of journaling, lots of embellishing. This is week 12. So lots of, like I said, it was hard for me to hold back. I liked to embellish and I couldn't stop. So that was hard. So week 13. But I like the way it looks, and I love, love, love. This is one of my favorite few weeks to look through. So this one I did something where it was Easter, so I did one whole side was Eastery photos. And I think I'm going to slip these into my regular album. They're just in this temporary album for now, but I really love these photos, and I never scrapbooked them. So there are a few regular photos, but most of the photos that I took were phone photos. And I'll explain in a minute. So this is just another 6x12, and then I just slipped some memorabilia in here. It was my husband's birthday, and we went to the Mummies of the World exhibit, which was really, really cool. So that's where I stopped. So I guess I only did weeks 8 through 14. So I guess I did it for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 weeks. I thought I did it for twice that long. It felt like twice that long. So that is my album. And the reason I stopped is because I was having a hard time keeping up on it. It felt like a chore. I really loved the peek into our lives for that moment in time, but I found I was mostly using my phone photos anyway, and I don't know, it wasn't working for me. So what I do now that I kind of feel like, so one good thing about Project Life is that it is a little peek into like the everyday details of life, and some of those things, like, let me show you an example. I wouldn't devote a whole scrapbook page to my love of the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, but it deserved a card on my Project Life. And so there are little things like that that don't deserve a whole page, but just a little blurb is enough. And so I was trying to figure out a way that I could still do that, but 12 by 12 layouts are my first love, and so that's what I want to focus on. It's what I love doing. I never get bored of it. It doesn't feel like a chore. And so what I found was this company called Chapbooks. They make little, I'm sure some of you have heard of it, or there are lots of companies that do this, but they're little 6x6 books that are my Instagram photos. And it shows the photo, it shows the date. These are different options that you can have it not say the date if you want. And then also the caption on my Instagram photo. And I love these because it's my Instagram, and my Instagram is where I share little bits and pieces of my life. Some of them don't deserve a full scrapbook page, but you know, some of them do, and I'll re-scrapbook those. But like this text, I probably wouldn't have made a scrapbook page about, but it went into my Instagram, so it shows up in this little book. I have 6 volumes now. You can name the books whatever you want. So what you do is, and I meant to, it's an app on your phone. I video with my phone, so I can't show you the app, but the app is called Chapbooks, and what you do is you download the app, and then you can connect it to your Instagram account, and all your Instagram photos will load into your account. And then you can, every time you get 60 photos on your Instagram account, you have 3 days to go in and edit and choose what photos you don't want to include or change captions or anything like that. And then they will send out the book to you. And it's $6 including shipping. Now, I don't know if they do international. I know for sure it's in the US, but you get to choose what photo you want on the cover. So that's fun. And it's just 60 photos. They're really simple. It's not the most amazing quality. There are other companies that do probably a better quality photo book, but for the price on this, $6 is amazing. So it's, like I said, it's every 60 photos, so every couple of months is what it ends up being for me. I pay $6, and I get one of these in the mail. I just got my most recent one, and I love it because it says Volume 6, so I named my series, I would double tap that, because on Instagram, when you double tap, it likes the photo. Anyway, so that's my series name, and then Volume 6, and then it says the dates. And so this is really perfect for me because it contains all of those little things that I would never make a scrapbook page about, like the fact that my daughter got me addicted to playing this stupid game called Nemo's Reef. I wouldn't make a scrapbook page about that probably, but it's here in my book and it's documented. And so I just love that. And so there's, this has just really been what I needed to document those everyday little moments. And it's inexpensive, and the app is really user-friendly. They call it Chapbooks because you can have multiple people contribute photos to the same book, kind of chatting back and forth. If you download the app, you'll see, and it kind of guides you through what to do. But I use it for my Instagram photos, and it's really easy. Like I said, the Instagram photos just drop in there automatically, and then it sends me an email and says, you have 3 days to, you know, make any changes, and then we'll send you your book. So if you wanted something really low maintenance, you could just make no changes. Don't worry about what the cover photo is. Don't worry about any photos you want to exclude, and just order the book. And so I just wanted to share that with you because that is what I found works for me for my everyday kind of documenting those little moments. And it fills the gap for me where Project Life didn't quite work out. And so I still love Project Life, and I wish that I could do it because it's such an awesome little peek into life. But like I said, this kind of feels that like fits the bill for me in that area. And so this is what I've been doing. I have 6 so far, and I don't see me ever stopping unless they stop making them. I love them, and I can just imagine having just bunches and bunches of these on shelves that would just give whoever wanted to look just kind of a little peek into our lives. And so I really have loved it. And again, it's called Chatbooks, and you can just download the app on your smartphone. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'm happy to try to answer anything that you have to ask me. Thanks for watching. Oh, I wanted to say really quickly, I will probably not be back for a couple of weeks. I wanted to say also thank you to everyone for all of your condolences for my grandma. Last weekend I traveled out of town to go to her funeral. This weekend I'm actually traveling out of town again to go to my uncle's funeral. He died just really soon after his mother. And so I'll be doing that this weekend, and we just bought new couches and paint and stuff for our basement, so we're trying to get our basement done as well. My scrapbook room is in the basement, and so it might throw a little bit of a lurch into my making process videos, but I will still be lurking around on Facebook and watching your videos and things like that. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that I will probably be gone for a week or two, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how things go. But thanks again for all your kind words. This is an awesome community, and I have just been so grateful beyond belief for the friends that I have on YouTube. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.